What's up everyone, welcome back to another Sully video. We have a huge one today. It's not a rebuild, but it's an age-old question answered finally. What would happen if the two best NBA teams considered by basketball fans around the world of all time played in the same era? What if the 96 Bulls and the 17 Warriors collided every single year? Which team truly is the best team of all time? Now, today's real special because we are going to find out for you guys. It's a question I've always wanted to answer. I bet you guys have always wondered, but we're going to find out today on 2K. It may not be real, but we're going to find out today on 2K. I'm not going to be rebuilding the Bulls, but I am going to see what would have happened if they played at the same time. Let's take a look at this roster first. You got 99 overall, 32-year-old Michael Jordan. Then you got 97 Scottie Pippen. And then you got, of course, Dennis Rodman, Tony Kukoc, Ron Harper, Steve Kerr, Luke Longley. I mean, this is a team that is considered either one or two on everybody's list, right? I mean, I consider the 12-13 Heat the best team of all time, but that's despite the point. These are the two teams that most NBA fans would question, are these the best teams of all time? Now let's look at the Warriors. Here is what is considered the best or second best team of all time. Again, we have the Warriors. Stephen Curry, 98 overall. Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, JaVale McGee, Zaza Pachulia, David West, Sean Livingston, Anderson Varejao, Kevon Looney. Who else they got? Damian Jones, Pat Henderson, Bruce Martin, Horace Cooper, Derek Adams. Not important anymore, but look at that. I know you guys see on Instagram all the time because I see it everywhere. Which team are you taking in a 7-game series? You know who I always say? The Warriors. You know why? Because they can shoot. The Bulls cannot shoot nearly as good as the Warriors. The game has changed immensely. All the teams nowadays are significantly better than they were back then. I don't care if you're one of those old heads that says 90 basketball was the best basketball of all time. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that people are better now, and teams are better now. They're scoring way more. They just have way more talent on every single side of the ball. Defensively, obviously the Bulls are going to be tough for the Warriors because they'll have MJ on Curry if this was real life. They'll have, Dennis Rodman. Nah, this is actually tough. They'd probably have Ron Harper on Klay. Actually, I'm going to say something real quick. MJ never guarded the best player. So I think they'll have MJ on Klay. They'll have Ron Harper on Steph, and they'll have Scottie Pippen on KD. That's still great. I still think the Warriors would win though. So we're going to sim this season. We're going to get to the playoffs, and we're going to see what team truly is the best team of all time. Let's first sim to the trade deadline and see which team is leading halfway through the season. Yeah, they sincerely believe that the Bulls would still dominate in this era, which I would not argue. I mean, probably second, third best player of all time on the Bulls. That's going to offend some people. This is insane. They don't lose. They literally cannot lose. They might lose to Spurs. They are not going to lose. They're scoring over 100 points a game, too. So they think that with the era change, the Bulls would still be able to keep up with the new era and play. Oh, the Bucks. The Bucks are their most challenging competitor yet, and they beat the LeBron Cavs. Don't think we're sleeping on the Cavs. LeBron could take out MJ and the boys in the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm not putting it past them. Are the Bulls falling apart? The Heat. Here we go. And we lost. We lost by fucking 40. Oh boy, that's a tough look. Lost to the Kings. Last game. The loss to the Warriors. The game we were worried about. Let's take a look at this. Steph dropped 23. Klay 18. Kevin Durant 17. Draymond Green 10. Let's check the other side. Scottie Pippen carried with 25, as he always did for MJ. Kukoc, 14. MJ only got 10, shooting 4 of 16. Klay Thompson is locking this boy down. This might shock a lot of people. It shocked me. The Toronto Raptors in 2017 have a better record than the 96 Bulls would. That is absolutely ridiculous. And let's take a look at the West. The Spurs. The Spurs are playing better than the Warriors. This is not how we expected this to go. We thought it would be two absolutely blowout teams in this. I would love to see what this Toronto Raptors lineup looks like. Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, Terrence Ross, Trevor Booker. This team, with Jared Sullinger as their sixth man, this team is taking down The 96 Bulls. Okay, let's be realistic here, will ya? Now this is the team. Kyrie Irving, LeBron, Kevin Love, the typical team. The typical team that could take down. I would love to see the matchup, actually. Let's take a look at the matchup that we have with the Cavs and the Bulls. Kyrie at 32, LeBron at 20. Scottie Pippen 34, 30, MJ 18. I'm telling y'all. Scottie Pippen, man. Put some respect on the man's name. Of course, they're still second, so they're still like playing really well, but they're not dominating. Yeah, it looked like they were dominating at the beginning. I mean, we saw them get one loss in the first month, but all of a sudden, oh, they're back to first in the power ranking, back to first in the conference. They heard me saying they're not dominating, and now they're gonna dominate. There we go. MVP Russell Westbrook, of course. He kept on to it. Ben Simmons, Rookie of the Year, of course, same shit. Six-man Tony Kukoc, though. There's the one change in this new NBA from the 96 era as Tony Kukoc comes out. DeAndre Jordan, Depoy. Nikola Jokic, most improved. Congrats, man. We all knew that was happening. Let's check out first team. LeBron James made it over MJ as deserved. On the second team, we have MJ, we have Stephen Curry, we have Scottie Pippen. The 96 Bulls could not get a single first team, but they did get two second teams. Kevin Durant's coming on the third team. Alright. Kyrie Irving, third team. MJ, all defensive first team. He keeps that streak of getting all NBA defensive teams. It didn't change. Playoff bracket. As a 1 seed, we have the Chicago Bulls, of course. Cleveland's 3, so they could meet in the Eastern Conference Finals, which is exactly what we want. Shout out the Heat, still made it. Let's go, boys. On the other side, the Spurs are the 1 seed, and Golden State is the 2 seed. Oh boy, they better make the championship. That's could ruin this entire simulation could be ruined if the Warriors do not make it to the championship. Let's sim through the first round because I guarantee it'll be an absolute shutout from both sides. We have a sweep. Chicago sweep Washington, and Golden State. What am I saying? Golden State sweeps OKC. Let's sim the second round. The Boston Celtics. Can the new era, the beginning of the new era of the Celtics, take down the 96 Bulls already? 4-1. They did get a game. Shout out. Cleveland. Oh my god, I did not even look. Cleveland almost loses to Toronto. Imagine we didn't get to see this. Now this is what we're talking about. Of course, I made this video about the two arguably best teams of all time to see how they would compete with each other in this new era. But also, in the back of my head, I'm thinking, can LeBron and the Cleveland Cavaliers, who used to make the championship every year and lose to the Warriors, not every time, but in this year, they did lose to the Warriors in the championship. Can they go through the 96 Bulls and make it there still? Let's simulate the first game. Cleveland gets a game. Who won? MJ or LeBron? MJ 25 on 11 of 28. Kyrie Irving, not even LeBron, Kyrie Irving carries the Cavs 15 to 30. 6 threes. LeBron did not play too hot, but he did still win, which is more important than playing hot, I guess. Okay, the Bulls get one back. Oh, the Spurs on the other end get one, though. Oh, boy. Scottie Pippen 29, MJ 21, Kyrie 28, LeBron 20. It looks like MJ's winning in the one-on-one battle with LeBron. We'll see if that stays. Kawhi Leonard dropped 28. Stephen Curry had 40 and Kevin Durant had 33, and they lost. They combined for 73 points together, and they lost to the Spurs. Are you out of your mind? The Spurs go up 2-0 on the Warriors, and the Bulls take a 2-1 lead on the Cavs. Kyrie 32 again, LeBron 21. You really got to step up, Scottie Pippen. I wish there was a way for me to check. Does anyone know? It's a little too late when you respond to me in the comments. Does anybody know if you could check who is guarding him? Because if I want to see, Scottie Pippen is clamping him up, it seems like, and it looks like. Who's their point guard? Steve Kerr. Is Steve Kerr guarding Kyrie Irving? No one. They had 3 guys in 30 points. 3 guys in the 30s. MJ, Pippen, Luke Longley all dropped 30. That's a tough look. Is J.R. Smith covering MJ? But that means LeBron is covering Scottie, and Scottie's still dropping crazy points like that. That's a tough look. That's a tough look. Okay, so we're going to sim Game 4 for the Cavs Bulls and Game 3 for the Warriors. The Warriors get a game and the Bulls take a third win. Oh no. This is not what we wanted to see. I low-key wanted the Cavs to pull off a miracle. Let's check out the box score on this end. Durant 31, Steph 29. I hope the Warriors win because I really need the Warriors-Bulls matchup or else this video is screwed and we have to restart. Will the Bulls knock out the Cavs? They did not. Other side's tied 2-2. The Cavs come back. LeBron 30. There we go. LeBron turned it on like he does when the entire season is on the line. LeBron is gonna pull it out. Let's sim Game 6 and Game 5 on the other side. The Spurs go 3-2 and the Cavs tie at 3-3. The Cavs tie at 3-3. Game 7 of the Cavs Bulls. I don't know. Maybe we'll come back to this if it happens, but I do wonder. If the Cavs win, does this ruin the video, or does this make the video 10 times better for me? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. The Bulls finally knock out the Cavs. I did not want MJ at 40 and Pippen at 30. Kyrie 33, LeBron. You're not helping my argument here if you're not going to outperform MJ. Fuck. That is a tough look. But the Bulls had made it. Now we just need the Warriors to make it. To keep this video alive. We're going to sim this one with Simcast. Go fast. It's a close one. No one's pulling away. This is anyone's game right now, the Spurs. The Spurs have the lead. The Spurs have the lead. We have to start panicking. Oh my god, what a comeback. The Spurs pull away again. Tie game. Oh my god, Spurs up. Oh my god. And the flippin' Warriors lose to the Spurs. Are you kidding me? We're gonna have to go into the next season. Let's see if the Bulls can get... And the Bulls sweep the Spurs to get their first championship. The 96 Bulls. I don't even know if I can say it. As of right now, the 96 Bulls are better than the 17 Warriors. They came into the Warriors era when they were the most unbeatable team probably of all time. The old head said if the 96 Bulls played them, they'd beat them in a game. They'd beat them in a series to 7. The Bulls would beat them every single time. And I said, are you guys stupid? Are you guys stupid? The Warriors are stacked. They got KD as their second best player. Obviously, he was the best in the championship. You could argue either way. But are you stupid? You think that the MJ Bulls with Scottie, Pippen, MJ, and then Dennis Rodman, Luke Longley. I mean, it's a stacked team. But come on. The Warriors are a team we've never seen before. Especially shooting the ball. No way they beat them in this era. Maybe in the 90s they beat them. In this era? No. But guess what? I'm wrong. The Chicago Bulls are better than the Warriors. Scottie Pippen MVP though. Let's give it up to Scottie. He carried MJ as always. Let's go to the next season. Let's see if we can get them back here. Run it back. Hopefully there's no trades. Hopefully the team stays the same and we'll be right back where we were. I'll see you guys in the next playoffs. Alright y'all, as you can see, we ran it back. What we did was we restarted the entire thing, and I'm thinking best 2 out of 3, right? That one time, you know, you never know how the simulations are going to go, and it was a little sketchy. The Warriors were a 2 seed, didn't really make sense. It's a little sketchy again because now we have the Cleveland Cavaliers, the 1 seed, and the Bulls, which you can see, but they are the 2 seed, okay? Yes, I won't lie. That did prove that the Bulls could still win in the 2010s. It did prove it. I'm not gonna argue, but all I'm saying is they did not have to go against the Warriors in the finals. And I don't know about you guys. But that was pretty underwhelming, and I want to see it. I would like to see it. So let's try and get them there again. I mean, Cleveland came out to play though. Let's not skip by that. Cleveland. Simulate. This should be all easy. Here we go again. Cleveland versus. Oh my God, the Bulls got eliminated. Oh my God, again? Oh my God. They just do. Oh, this is what I'm getting. So, the NBA 2K creators think that if the Bulls and Warriors played in the same era, they would never be the two best teams. They would never play each other in the finals. Both teams like to get eliminated before they get there. Either way, let's see. The Warriors! It's a 1-1 series. It's a 1-1 series. It doesn't matter. They didn't play each other. We're going to have to run it back again. But here's the question that got answered. It is a 1-1 series. The Warriors and the Bulls have now both won a championship. And this one is a little crazy because guess what? Steph Curry got the Finals MVP over KD. Unrealistic. Here's the crazy part of this, though. The Bulls couldn't even make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. So here's what I wanted. If this was the first season, I'd be very happy. You know why? Because this would have proved that the 96 Bulls could not compete in this new era of basketball. They could not even touch the teams nowadays. That's what my point was. I always thought, if you did bring the 96 Bulls here, they'd be a top 3 team. They'd be a top 3 team. Maybe top 2. I don't know if they'd be able to. They can't shoot the ball that good. And you got to be able to shoot the ball in this era. But this has proved they couldn't even compete with some of these teams. KD dropped 50. Okay. And he didn't get Finals MVP. Well, Steph dropped 44. All right. What an absolute shit show that is. Sorry for my language. Cut that. What an absolute... I don't know how to not swear. Now, there's only one more thing we can do. I'll see y'all in Game 3. Alright, finally. The moment we've all been waiting for. As a grown man, everybody knows nothing is settled in one game. Screw the NFL. Screw March Madness. Just kidding, I love March Madness, but honestly, screw all that. Everybody knows nothing proves anything in one game. If you play rock, paper, scissors with someone, you're playing one game. If you are, you gotta look in the mirror because you have a problem already. Everybody knows if you play rock, paper, scissors, best 2 out of 3. If you play basketball, best 2 out of 3. If you blah 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 blah, best 2 out of 3. Everybody knows that. So, we are doing best 2 out of 3, 1-1 series. The Bulls are a 2 seed again. Cleveland, for the second straight time, is ranked above the Bulls in the East. Simulate round 1. Now is where we get serious. Because I now actually have to be careful simming. Now that I know that Toronto, the NBA 2K creators believe, might be better than the 96 Bulls. Let's be careful. Let's do one game at a time. Okay, Bulls get 1. Next one. Okay, Bulls get 2. Golden State lost to Utah. Okay. Bulls get 3. Cleveland 2. Golden State's got 1. Okay, Bulls got... Okay. That's how it should have went last time, but that's how it's gone this time. Bulls sweep. Okay, Utah and Golden State's 2-2. That's not good. Okay, Golden State's 3. Cleveland's got ended it. Can Golden State end this round? Yes, 4-2. All right. It's getting closer than what we want. It's getting closer to what we want. But can Cleveland knock out the Bulls? They definitely can. They definitely can. Okay, Bulls get 1. Golden State get 1. Game 2. Tie series in that tie. Golden State gets 2 though. Golden State's going to lock in the finals. They're going to lock it in. Game 4. Cleveland's got a 3-1 lead on the Bulls. Cleveland, 3-2. It is now a 3-2. LeBron at 20. MJ at 40. Come on. Cleveland and the Bulls have a 3-3 series. It all comes down to Game 7. It all comes down to Game 7. Scottie 32. MJ 29. We're going to have to do Simcast on this one. Game 7, LeBron James, not the best team he's had, but LeBron James returned to Cleveland Cavaliers team versus the 96 considered the best MJ team of all time, Bulls. Who's truly the GOAT? The one that wins with a bad team? Not okay. Too far. Who's really the GOAT? The guy who wins with not his best team ever, just one of his teams, or the guy with his best team ever? Let's go. Let's go. Close one here. It's anyone's game. Cleveland. Cleveland. Cleveland! This is for you. Got the lead. Oh my god. Are the Cavs gonna knock out the Bulls? Are the Cavs gonna knock out the Bulls? They are. They are. Come on. This is the stuff we're talking about. This is the stuff I wanted to see. It has been finally proven. You came here to find out who was better out of the Bulls 96 or the 17 Warriors, and you found out what I wanted you to find out. Not only are the Warriors better than the 96 Bulls, so are the Cavs, baby. So are the Cavs. MJ, you got nothing on Braun. You got nothing on Braun. LeBron 32, MJ 36. Lost though. Hey MJ fans, doesn't matter if he scored more, right? Just matters if they won. Just matters if they won. Come on, hold that. Now who's gonna win the finals? We're just gonna simulate it because we don't even care. We don't even care. The Warriors. It's done. It's done. It's done. It is done. You may have come here to find out in a game who would win. Who would win in a series? You didn't find out. You know why? Because the Warriors didn't make it one time, and the Bulls didn't even make the finals twice. They didn't even get to play each other. The Cavs, Warriors still played each other in 2 out of 3 series, which proves that the Golden State Warriors lineup in 2017 is officially the best NBA team of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the video. It was a fun one for me. I hope it was a fun one for you. Obviously, it wasn't a rebuild challenge. I will do a rebuild challenge right after this. I'm going to film it, and I'm going to post it soon. But this one, I thought it was a fun one, a simulation. Maybe I'll do more simulations if you guys liked it. But we now know that the Warriors are better than the Bulls. It's official. You guys can lock it in. Sully told you. He proved it. It's done. Golden State Warriors, congrats. Bulls, hold my nuts. Go LeBron.
I'ma sit back like you feel like you won. No get back, why didn't you get that? You want no setback. I was there from the start, day one. But now you hate that I'm done. Yo, in this life we live, you gotta do your thing. Fuck all the people talking, them man lame. They're chasing dusty hoes and fame. They're stuck in the talking stage, you're stuck in that awkward phase. And I get that it feels so similar, but trust me bro, nothing's the same.